Okay lah, this is one of these things where it's either going to take half an hour at most or it's going to take 2 days. So what I have here is the Ultra Racing front bar. So we are going to take it and we're going to put it here. This is the engine bay of my Bezza. So I have to open these 3 screws. Come on, zoom in please. 1, 2, 3. There's one hidden behind the horn. This horn will have to temporarily skedaddle while we get the bar in. So over here, there's another 2 bolts. Hopefully we can get them all off. Because if we don't, yeah, end of story. Let's get to work. I've got to take my hat, but I'll put it on in a moment. Okay, so I bought these from DIY and somehow it's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. I don't know. Anti-clockwise, right? What's anti-clockwise? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. Yep. This is gonna take us a good amount of time. And I'm so grateful I actually went and got some proper tools. I'm starting to sweat right now. Hold on, I gotta get a message. Okay, so in process of getting the nuts loose, remember, oh my goodness, it has Loctite on it. I might be in a bit of trouble. So, most of these nuts have Loctite on them. Great thing is, I don't got Loctite. Remember where you put these nuts? Because the moment you lose these nuts, you're not getting them back. They're falling down inside there. Okay, it is a 12 millimeter, so it does take quite a bit of effort, but you know, this is the reason why this is one of these things that can take either half an hour or it's either gonna take half an hour or 2 days. It's gonna take 2 days. Why is it so hard? It shouldn't be this hard. Bro. Well, I'm gonna strip the nut. It's not supposed to be this hard. What is wrong with me, bro? I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Okay, one last try. One last try. You know what? I go over here. Try taking this off first. Okay, the horn screw, the hex of the horn is a 10 mil. Bear that in mind. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? Lefty loosey. What have I been doing all this time? I don't have enough leverage. Bro. Broskies, always remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I've been doing it the wrong way all this time, lol, rookie mistake. Don't be like me. And be careful not to lose the bolts. And be careful to remember where they're supposed to go. So the horn bolt is supposed to be 10 mil. I'm not gonna do it yet because it seems really tough. Ironically, even tougher than the suspension bolts. However, I need to undo it to get to this one annoying bolt that's actually behind the horn. And if I don't do it, I can't put the horn on. Wait, I can't put the bar on, not the horn. Sorry, my bad. Right. So, I'm gonna take off the clip. This is a lot harder than it looks. The hat, I don't know where the hat has gone. Oh, the hat is here. This is a lot harder than it looks. I sure am glad I did not become a mechanic or an engineer. Okay. Where does this clip go? Alright, there it is. Ironically, the suspension bolts are easier to undo than the horn bolt. Oh my goodness, come on, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so I have successfully gotten the 4 suspension bolts out. So, I've successfully gotten the 4 suspension bolts out. And the problem is now, okay, that is really not helping. Yes, the hat is in the correct position. And the problem now, the horn. The horn does not want to come out. So I'm going to try to do this install without the horn. I mean, with the horn in the same place. And let me just try to rip this open. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm not sure if I can do the rear bar install on my own. So apparently, there's a little bit of cling film in the middle that I gotta remove. There we go. Remove this bit of cling film in the middle. And then, this is apparently a Bezza 1.3. I don't know if you can see that. It's a Bezza 1.3 bar. It should be the same as the 1.0 bar. We'll find out. They don't produce. I checked with the salesperson. They don't produce different bars for the 1.0. All right, time moment of truth. Let's see if it all fits. You're supposed to remove the horn first. Let this be a lesson to everyone out there. You need to remove the horn before you install the bar. So the horn comes off. Don't detach any of the wires leading to the horn. The horn comes off, the bar goes in, and then the horn goes back on. You can't do it any other way. The horn must come off. So just so you know, I'm doing all of this work with a 1012 Mr. DIY socket thing. Get yourself better equipment when you're doing this at home, or else you'll suffer like me. Okay, the horn is off with a lot of encouragement now. Now we'll see if it fits. Okay, finally. Look at this. So the horn, oh, hold on. Alright, so the horn actually needs to come off so that your bar goes in. That is a prerequisite, right? Oh my goodness, right here, the horn needs to come off, and then that is a prerequisite for the bar to go in like that. So when you go over here, there's nothing in the way, so you should be fine over here. So I've read, okay. Now the horn can go back on, and then the screws go back on here. Remember, this one first, going on to this one, followed by this one, going on this one. The way you take them off doesn't really matter. It's the way you put them back on that matters. Tighten them up as tight as they can go. That is very important. This one doesn't really matter because this is just the horn. Just make sure it sits tight and is screwed in as tight as possible. That's all. All right, let's continue. Now everything's off. It's time to get it back on. It's a lot harder than it should be. And also always remember, loosen, wait for the click. Okay, then hand tighten them down. Hand tighten it down, then wrench it down, slowly but surely. I'm literally doing 6 rotations here. And I do just know that that bolt down there is going to be an absolute nightmare. It's the same thing with computers, and it's the same thing with, hold on, just 1 second here. I just discovered something to do with the horn. The horn is indeed blocked by the installation of this. It is rattling. I just know that the moment I press the horn, it's going to resonate on this thing. It's going to sound horrible. I have not given you all a dry review of this yet. Without the bar in it. So yeah, I should have done that before I started installing everything. That is true. But that's not the point. The point is that you get to sit there and watch me struggle about for 15 or 20 minutes installing a piece of metal into the front of my car. I don't know who would want to watch that, but that's the content I'm making. Good luck. Have fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So as tight as it goes. As tight as it goes. Because these are suspension components. You don't want them to be loose. Okay, next side. The more I have to loosen it now because it's just a little bit off. It's made out of spring steel, so it's designed to flex in its spot. Side effect is, it's spring steel. It will flex in its spot, which will make tightening things down a nightmare. I don't have any words of wisdom like I did last time with the radio, because it's just me and suffering. So, I will switch to fast forward. I want to give a huge shout out to the people who decided to not make this as painful as it could have been. The test that you want to do right now is grab on, good shake. You want to see no movement at all. You want to see all that movement transferred to the car. Up and down, left and right, round and round. Give it a good hang. You don't want to see any movement. If the whole car moves, you're good. That's what you want. You want the whole car to move. Just gonna give these bolts one last push in the right direction. There we go. That's all. You don't want to see that mount moving. A little bit of flex in the bar is fine, because this is made out of spring steel. It will move a little bit, but the whole idea is it's supposed to go back to its original shape after you give it a good shake. Okay, give me a moment, let me try starting it. It works. Okay, so all right, this is hitting on this right now. The horn is hitting on this, but I don't think that'll be much of a problem. This thing, there is a finger clearance underneath this all around, so my finger can fit into this without much problem. So it can, there is, in case you're worried about clearance, that's all you're gonna get. This pipe, I don't know. This cable, I don't know, but otherwise it's tight. This one, there's almost no clearance to this cable, but it's just a cable, it should be fine. I did knock the ABS pump a few times when installing. I hope that is fine. I don't have any check engine light so far. It will interfere with you filling in the brake fluid, but then again, if you have to fill in the brake fluid once every few months, then something is wrong with your brake system. So, I literally did all this with a 10 and 12 L spanner from DIY. I think you should be able to do it at home as well, because I know almost nothing about cars. I'm normally doing toy cars on this channel, in case you haven't noticed. I am not a car guy, but yeah, you can do this at home. If I can do it at home, I think you can do it at home, but you really need arm strength. I am so not ready for this. I have not gone to the gym in, I don't know, I've not done any exercise. This is my exercise. Yeah, so this is the product. Not sponsored, by the way, please sponsor me. It says 1.3, this is the 1.0. It works just the same. You shouldn't have any problems. Alright. Yeah, that's it. No strange noises, no nothing. We are good to go. So later on, I'll give you a tutorial on how to drive this car when you're going fast, how to drive it, and why I bought this over the Saga MC3. Because when I ordered the Saga was an option compared to the normal, compared to this thing. So yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, Bezza Lalazai Modified Episode 2 complete. Hehe.